Well, hello, my friends. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin? So, welcome back, you guys. Today, we are doing a French metal band.
Ooh!
GOJIRA. The mighty GOJIRA. Now,
How is it spelled? Is that how you're supposed to pronounce it?
well, they were originally named Godzilla, but then they were sued by the Japanese Godzilla, so they had to change their name to GOJIRA, which is the Japanese Romanji way
I was gonna
of
say
spelling
it sounded
Godzilla.
very... Okay, you're out of here. Bye, love you. I was saying it sounded very Japanese for a French group.
So, yeah,
that
it's
makes
just cool.
sense.
It's just a cool name, you know, Godzilla. Big, all-destroying monster. You know what could be cooler?
So metal.
You do know that a metal band played the Olympics this year, right? Did you hear about that?
Yes, I remember you
This is them.
you mentioning it. Oh! So they're like French, like French.
Yes.
Like uber French. Wait, no, très français, not uber French. That's German.
Yeah, you speak French. What are you doing?
I'm excited. Do they sing in French?
No. Well, there's like one or two. I think there's a song.
You gotta
We'll get
give
to
me
it.
at least
It's
one.
mostly English.
Have you included a French song?
As close as there is to one that they have. Yes.
Perfect. That's all I need to know.
And yeah, so yeah. They're one of the most popular metal bands in the world, and they're extremely heavy.
What's the big deal? That's not a big deal. What do you have a problem with that?
Most enjoyable, like, death metal bands, for sure. They're, like, almost, like, on the same level as Death, for me, to be honest.
You said they're heavy.
They are heavy, but they're, like, enjoyable heavy, kind of in the same way that Death is.
Promise?
Yes. And they're French, so that'll give you
Yeah, that
bonus
does
points.
already give them like at least one bonus point.
So yeah, as always, the version with the full songs and our full reactions will be on Patreon. It's
Uncut.
free, and you just have to join up and watch it. It's just hosted there, basically. Anything else? Oh yeah, I have a channel membership now if you want to support us. Yeah, and we have a whole playlist of other videos. You should check those out. Anything else? Anything else we're forgetting?
Watch our Christmas episode. That one was really fun, and you haven't watched it.
Yeah, but it's not Christmas anymore.
I know, but
Probably. Oh, maybe. If it,
no.
Merry Christmas, if it is.
Happy New Year!
Yeah, Happy New Year.
We are filming this on January 1st.
Yeah.
So Happy New Year.
first day of
Happy
2025.
2025.
Oh, and I don't remember if I shouted him out last time, but shout out to KS ASMR for the nice Varvis sign. Thank you very much, bro. Appreciate it. If any of you guys are into ASMR content, I'm not, but I'm sure some people are,
we
because some
love
people enjoy
him.
it, and we love him. He's a great guy. Go check out Vaughn's channel. Great guy. Anyways, yeah,
Love you, Vaughn.
let's get on with it. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
Santé, since we're watching a French.
Santé.
Oh no, don't ever make that sound again.
No.
No! Les poissons, hi hi hi. I think it is.
Oh, and thanks, Evelyn, for getting me this wonderful sweatshirt today.
And thank you, Chris, for getting me my wonderful sweatshirt for Christmas. And mine actually arrived before Christmas, whereas his did not. Sorry, love.
Shout out Canada Post.
Yeah.
This country is falling apart.
Just a little bit from the inside out.
Let's get on with it. So today we're doing only 6 songs, as they have a couple long songs.
That's a pretty sick name, actually. I like that better than Godzilla, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, honestly,
It's
yeah,
a
me too.
very, like, Japanese-inspired looking album art.
You think that's Japanese?
Inspired in my very apparently
Like
uneducated.
I guess kind of, in a way
Like,
that it's
there's
like delicate and
an influence.
clean,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So this is from their 3rd album, From Mars to
The
Sirius.
star.
GOJIRA are a little bit of interesting of a death metal band. They're almost like environmental core in a way.
Ooh.
They like to sing about, well, you'll see in the songs, basically. But yeah, very, very interesting lyrics. They're not a straightforward death metal band. They're not full progressive death metal either. They're not full melodic death metal. Ah, we forgot to turn the lights on. Okay, you brighten up my life.
Oh. Ching, come here. Mwah.
Yeah, GOJIRA is a very interesting band. They're not quite progressive death metal. They're not quite melodic death metal. They're kind of like post-metal-y, which is something we'll get into later. It's too much, but to me, they like hit that real nice sweet spot, kind of like Death does. So,
Okay.
let's begin here. The first song we're listening to is Ocean Planet.
Nice whale calls in the beginning. Ah. Some very hard drums. This has a very different sound from anything else we've listened to, and I'm enjoying that right now.
Yes, they're very unique sounding.
I'm in a mental
Okay, bet. I can buy into this.
Hell yeah. Such a sick riff.
I'm finding this
I was grooving so hard there.
you really were, sorry. You were grooving after I paused. So what I'm noticing as a first impression right now is that there are like fewer layers in the music. Like I find a lot of other metal bands that we've listened to so far, they have like there's so much going on all the time, but it's like everybody's like taking a turn, and I can actually like really hear each part and each, you know, element because, well, they're not all on top of each other and competing, but it's a very different listening experience is how I guess I would describe it at this point.
Interesting. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's just my first little thought at not even halfway through the song because it's 5.5 minutes. He's got a great tone to his scream.
Yes. So the singer, his name is Joe Duplantier.
His name's Joe.
Joseph? That's not the most French name ever.
I guess, but when you call him just Joe.
His brother's name's Mario.
Yeah, Mario.
And he plays the drums.
Joseph Mario.
So yeah, his screaming. I'm sorry, am I interrupting? But there's like a note that he's almost hitting with his voice too, and there's a lot of his own voice in the scream rather than just like the pure distortion like a lot of other vocalists are. Like now that I pointed that out, like when you listen to and we go back and listen to those bands, you'll hear it. Like some vocalists, it's all sort of distortion, whereas Joe, he is one of the best screams in metal because he hits notes as well.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing, and I think that's why I'm enjoying it as much as I am.
Yeah,
because like once
and there's like layers and stuff too.
You need to stop describing things as heavier, because then automatically I'm like, okay. So like find better adjectives. I like that. Kind of like how choppy it is.
Yeah, very, very staccato.
Of course he's good at rolling his R's. He's French.
Mm-hmm. Nice rhythm change.
I'm just impressed with the drummer. Go, Mario, go.
He's a great drummer. You'll hear in the next upcoming songs.
Is that the inspiration for the album art?
Could be.
That's not even the title track. That's so interesting.
There's a song in this album called Flying Whales.
Oh, so maybe that's just a common theme throughout many songs in the album.
Yeah, I think there's some concept here. I have never really like explored it because I almost never besides this really like sit down with like the lyrics in front of me.
I feel sad. That's how I'm gonna start saying it when I'm feeling sad. I feel sad.
I love it. They have such cool guitar noises.
Yeah.
Like Gojira does really like sick guitar noises, which you'll hear. But yeah, so that was Ocean Planet. The first you've ever heard Gojira, like heard of them before.
You've literally
all you know is French.
Never talked to them. Talk to me about them before. I think I
only mentioned when they were at the Olympics. I was
Yeah,
like, did you see their metal band? I was at the Olympics.
And I was like, cool, metal making it onto the main stage.
It is pretty sick, and they're like pretty heavy to be.
Oh yeah, like I'm
on the Olympics, saw by like a couple billion people. Like
billion.
Well, I don't know how many people watch the Olympics. I don't know.
A lot.
I didn't watch it. But yeah, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it.
You seemed surprised, like pleasantly surprised.
I was pleasantly surprised because you do a horrible job of selling these bands to me.
I like to see your genuine reaction, and it's almost funnier when you have a negative opinion going forward,
Well,
and then
stop
you're
saying
surprised.
heavier, because I
Okay,
don't like
okay.
that.
No, I'm just not going to describe them at all next
I
time.
would
Okay.
say that they're heavy. Like they are a heavy metal sound. They have a heavy metal sound to them, absolutely. But I wouldn't say that they're like any heavier than Death is in my mind. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would.
Very unique sound, and
Yeah.
like what I like really appreciate about GOJIRA is they're dissonant, but it's not unpleasant.
Yeah, it's like towing the line, and they do a really good job of that. And honestly, I keep looking at the album art, and I do really like it. Like, I'd so wear a t-shirt with that on.
Yeah, a really cool album art. All right, well, what are you gonna give that 1 out of 10?
Because it's the first one, and I did really enjoy it, and our scale is based on re-listenability. I think I'm gonna give
Well,
it...
you can do just general enjoyment. It doesn't have to
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit of both. I take
Little
both.
bit of both,
I
yeah,
take
okay.
both those into account when I'm coming up with my score. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 because once again, it's the first one. It's the first listen, the first experience that I'm having with GOJIRA. I liked it, and
All right.
I'm excited to see where it goes from here. And want to make sure people don't. Toxic Garbage Island. That was hilarious. And also, it is so French that they didn't capitalize each word.
Is that a French thing?
Yes. We only capitalize the first word in the sentence and proper nouns. That's it.
Oh, really? Interesting. I did not know that.
Whereas in German, there's
It's
so
every
much.
noun.
All the nouns are capitalized in German. So, like, in German, you just see so many more capital letters. And then in English, I find that we have,
It's like a mix.
we have, like, selective capitalization, especially when it comes to titles of things. But in French, you don't capitalize the titles of, like, anything like you would in English.
I didn't know that. Look at you guys getting grammar lessons on a Varvis video. Cultural
French
lessons.
culture and nuance. No, because if you look here, like Toxic Garbage Island, like none of them, oh my gosh, none of them have English capitalization, even though they're all, English titles and sung in English. That's so funny. I love that. That's so funny. And once again, I enjoy this album artwork. I think this one's a little bit more spooky ooky, a little bit more creepy eeky.
The Way of All Flesh is the album title.
Don't like when they bring flesh into it, because once again, we're going back into Cannibal Corpse territory, and I'm not a fan.
You're just traumatized from
I
Cannibal
really
Corpse.
am. I can't believe you did that to me. I can't believe you did that to me, and then I still do these videos with you.
We appreciate it.
Leftovers can go to the back of the fridge. Thank you very much.
Okay, so this song is called Toxic Garbage Island, and it's about the floating huge garbage island that's in the sea somewhere. I don't know. You remember hearing about that like
It's
10 years ago?
still there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's still there.
Still there.
And so this song really showcases the really unique and very, very cool guitar playing, which is just full of these like odd and weird sounds. It's really, really cool. Like you heard a little bit of it on Ocean Planet.
I'm excited.
Yeah, just really, really
I'm
unique
excited.
guitar work. Really,
I can appreciate uniqueness.
Yeah.
And only 4 minutes. Is that cowbell?
No, it's a ride cymbal, just like a really, really big and thick ride cymbal.
Sounds like a cowbell to me. It needs more cowbell.
Okay, Will Ferrell.
This sounds more like traditional metal in my brain so far.
Yes.
This sounded so French saying cortège.
What does that mean in French?
I don't know that word. That's not a word that I've ever had to come across.
Lame.
Funeral quartet. I'm gonna assume it's like a funeral procession or something. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Dang.
Yeah, he's pissed.
He's mad.
He's pissed about it.
You know what? Europe
As you should be.
cares. Europe cares so much more about the environment than I feel North America does. In the grand scheme of things.
That's such a good riff.
Don't lose your headphones.
One of the heaviest lines of all time. Plastic bag in the sea.
Honestly, I appreciate all the thought that's clearly put into
All right.
See, now this, they mad. they're mad.
They're big mad.
That's big mad. Those are some big feelings.
Some big French feelings. Which are the biggest.
Some of the biggest feelings.
So, that was Toxic Garbage Island. Big mad, big French. What did you think?
I like that a lot. I like it as much as I did the last song, so it's still gonna be a solid 7 out of 10 for me, but it's a solid, like, it's a good 7 out of 10, like a high 7 out of 10. I appreciate that there's clearly a message
Yes.
to this song, and I think that that's kind of beautiful, even though the song's about Toxic Garbage Island. But yeah, I'm really enjoying really listening to the lyrics and looking at the lyrics and thinking, like, you know, because obviously they're French. English is their second, if not maybe third language. I would assume, generally speaking, second. Just knowing what I know about French culture. And I'm just thinking, like, man, like, imagine putting myself in their own shoes and trying to write songs in French at all. And I'm like, and I've been doing French immersion since I was 4. And I'm very comfortable in French. I could live in French, but I don't think I could live in France. Well, yeah, like if I lived in France or in Quebec, I would have to live my life in French, as opposed to living my life in English, which is what we do.
Yeah.
So I don't even think I could do this, so it just really gives me an extra level of respect and appreciation for what they're doing, even though this isn't my preferred type of music. I'm like, you know what, like, I want another t-shirt. Like, I don't know, that's how I feel. I can, like, show that I appreciate and support these groups.
So this next song is probably the longest song we've ever listened to, but it's worth it. It's the same length. It's the same length of all the music. It's 9 minutes. But it's basically like 4 different songs in one.
The concept song might as well be its own album if it's gonna be 9 minutes long.
So this next song is called "The Art of Dying."
I don't like that. They're doing, like, throat singing? What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Are they actually?
It's throat singing. And then all the sounds you're hearing is the drummer playing, like, on various stuff around the studio they recorded it in.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I do really like this so far.
Drumming going absolutely crazy. That pattern.
Go, Mario, go.
The song's just full of stank face inducing riffs.
Damn.
Right?
I am trying. Some of their syntax is a little funky, I think, just because of the Frenchness. Or maybe it's an artistic choice, who knows? It's just interesting because they're a French band as opposed to...
Yeah.
That is a good line.
That is a great
line. I
line.
like that.
It's like just getting pummeled.
Yeah.
Pummeled by the riffage. Like I said, yeah, it's like 3 songs. One of the best riffs of all time. So yeah, it's like I told you, it's like 9 minutes long, actually.
There is still 2 minutes left in this song, honey. Are you saying the last 2 minutes is a fade out? Wow.
So that was The Art of Dying.
Honestly, despite it being 10 minutes, I liked it.
Wow.
Don't make me listen to another 10-minute song again, though.
Only if it's like...
Only if it's as good as this.
And I always try to keep the total length of music to like the same length. You know what I mean? So I'm not making like... Yeah. But I just had to put 2 songs in the album because I love both those songs. Yeah. Art of Dying, just an absolutely like pummeling, punishing song, which just fits, you know, life. What else can you say? Pummeling and punishing.
Well, that's a really great way for us to start off 2025.
Right? Yeah, just great riffs. You know, there's something to be said, a band, you know, they come up with a riff and it's good enough that they can play it for like 3 minutes straight and you still enjoy it, right? And GOJIRA is one of those bands that really comes up with such unique and very interesting parts. Because really, that song, like a 10-minute song, and there's only like...
It really didn't feel like 10 minutes.
Like 5 or 6 different riffs, you know
We've
what I mean?
listened to 6 and 7-minute songs that have felt longer than that song.
Oh, yeah.
That song did not feel like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I wouldn't show you a 10-minute song without reason.
Yes, you would.
Yeah, that's a lot.
You absolutely would.
Well, there'd be a
reason,
yeah.
But this one was a good reason.
Yes, without a good reason.
There you go.
So, yeah, what are your thoughts?
I felt it was like really profound.
Is it? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. It's a very
Yeah,
profound
it's very profound
song.
It was just really beautiful, very beautifully done.
Again, it's like an ugly song in many ways, like lots of dissonance, but it's beautiful in that way, right?
It has it has qualities in it that are generally negative descriptors for music. I think just for like how beautiful it was and everything, and I did really enjoy it. I think I'll give this one an 8 out of 10.
Oh, nice.
You know?
Wow.
It just like, you can tell they put a lot of hard work into it, you know? Like, it's just one of those songs that, like, is clearly one that I can imagine if they're performing it live. It's probably one of their ones that I hope at least that they love to perform. And it's one of those ones that, like, maybe gets people a little bit more hype.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, 8 out of 10. Hey,
Yeah.
wow.
I'll give
Crazy.
it an 8 out of 10.
Love it.
Just because also, like, I fully want to acknowledge that it did not feel like 10 minutes. And
yes, that's a good point. Yeah.
And even for myself, as someone who still identifies as a non-metalhead, although I'm starting to toe the line when it comes to certain groups and certain subgenres of metal. Oh no! I bought an Iron Maiden shirt today, so I don't know what that means for me.
She bought the Sexy Eddie
I bought
shirt.
Sexy Eddie, and I'm so excited!
If you don't want about that, go watch the Iron Maiden episode.
Okay, he looks so sexy.
Okay, we can't have this conversation again. Moving on.
For your mental health and sanity.
So this is their...
You remember this thing? You gave it to me because you chose this life.
I sure did. Okay, so on to their 5th album now, L'Enfant Sauvage, or however they pronounce it.
That was so close, honey. L'Enfant Sauvage.
Sauvage.
Like, it's just like the Dior...
L'Enfant Sauvage.
Yes.
I'm not... whatever.
Sauvage. I'm a little disappointed looking at the lyrics, and I'm not seeing as much French. I do want to, really quick though, can you show me the group? I want to see what they look like.
1.5 million monthly listeners.
Dang. Our followers. Not monthly
followers.
listeners.
Oh,
They look
more.
so French. Oh, more pictures. They look so French. They look so like.
Well, they are very French.
Well, I know, but like, I love this little little photo album. Give us a little.
This is cool. I didn't know they had this.
Glimpse into them. Okay.
So that's the singer and guitarist.
Where's Mario? Show me
That's
my
him.
guy Mario.
Yeah, true actually. Yeah, he does. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is the Savage Infant. The Savage Child.
I knew that was coming too. So mad. I like the tune to this one.
Oh yeah.
Like the guitar part, like the melody, I guess. I like it.
It's very cool.
I ran away from institutions. That's so French.
That's so French.
I owe myself life. That's also so French. create your own life. Dang. These have been some of the heaviest lyrics.
Yep.
Like, I think that I've ever.
Oh, absolutely. Like, on par with Death's lyrics, for sure.
For me, I feel this is heavier for me personally, just because I feel like Death's, like, they're too deep, whereas this is, like, not as deep. It's a little bit more surface level deep.
Yeah, true.
And so I don't have to think as hard.
Yeah, Gojira's a little bit more blunt with the delivery.
French.
Yeah, dude. So good.
I like this, like, listening behind a closed door, like, effect at the end here. That's kind of cool for, like, a fade out.
It is a cool fade out. You're right. That is a very cool way to fade out a song.
I don't know how.
Maybe I'll steal it.
You should. I really enjoyed that. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to hear them say, you know, l'enfant sauvage in the song in French. I was looking forward to hearing, like, a French word in the screaming, singing. Like, that just, to me, seems like such a funny idea.
Yeah, they could have, you know,
like, at no
like
point
Joe, he could have, like, screamed that out at some point. I wouldn't say.
l'enfant sauvage!
Yeah, that would have been
hurt.
sick.
That was awful. I'm never doing that again. Why do you do that? It was probably bad, too. Cut that out.
Ed Stan!
Was it bad?
Well, it wasn't a scream, first of all. Like, you're not doing the right technique.
Okay, well, obviously not, but was it bad?
No!
Thank you!
Why do you care? Who cares? Yeah, okay. So what are you going to give that one out of 10?
You know what? There are a lot of qualities in here that I truly enjoyed. A little disappointed that there was zero French despite the title. If I'm being perfectly honest, that's going to take away, like, a point. No, 9 would have been too high to give it anyway. 8 out of 10.
All right.
8 out of 10. I liked it as much as I did the last one.
Yeah, really cool, interesting melodies and contrasts in this song. You can tell they're getting a little bit more progressive from, like, their other stuff, which is, like, super heavy, super angry. On these albums, Joe Duplantier does a lot more of, like, melody, screaming, which is very cool and very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah. And you heard, like, he kind of mixes it up on this album, too. All right, so yeah, let's move on then. So this song is called Silvera off their next album. Oops. I think I got to go here and then here. Off their album Magma.
With the Teletubby baby.
Just kind of like the Teletubby baby song, I guess.
It absolutely does. And once again, it's like that similar art style that they had on the Whale Planet, whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
The first album.
Always very interesting and very unique cover art from them, for sure.
Honestly, looks like something you'd see in a museum.
It does, yeah.
And
You're
I'm
right.
kind
Totally.
of into it.
And this song is called Stranded.
No, it's not. It's called Silvera. Yeah! Preach, brother! I could not be this deep in French.
Just, again, such stank face-inducing riffs.
Yeah. There it is, a lot more blunt. More of an uplifting theme. I'm into it. Metal doesn't always need to be mad. The stankiest of faces. Wow, I was pleasantly surprised by that one.
They're a really good band.
They really are. I'm really enjoying them, you know. When we maybe we'll see if they're doing a show anywhere where I don't know.
Oh, if Gojira are coming anywhere near us, we're going. Yeah. Well, what'd you think of Silvera then?
I really liked it. I like that it had like a very like it kind of it's like
You just did like a Sheldon Cooper laugh there.
Don't you dare. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay.
Goodbye. It's my show now. Sleepy baby.
Okay, well,
Is she
go
breathing?
continue.
Okay, she is breathing. Okay, we're fine.
Oh,
big stretch. Anyway, as I was saying, I honestly, Chris said it very beautifully and very, very concisely, that they are very blunt. And so if you think about it, you know, we always say that the French are so blunt. And when I was listening to this song, and they started to say, like, when you change yourself, you change the world. I'm like, yeah, that's so nice. But it was one of the lyrics earlier on.
I mean, like, if you think about it,
Yeah, quit moaning about fate and change. I was like, wow, that is metal and French and just like so, if you don't like it, change it. Like, that's so French to me. That's so blunt. Oh, even bigger stretch. So anyway, 8.5 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. I did really, really enjoy. I really, really did enjoy it. It was kind of like a get off your butt and do it kind of song, and I like that. And we need more of those. Not like, there's so many songs I feel that are like wallowy songs. Like,
yeah,
songs that allow you to wallow and be sad. And that's okay. There's a place for those. But we need some of these, like, get off your butt and do something about it songs to try and, like, kind of help encourage you. Because I feel, like, motivated now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That was really good. 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, hell yeah.
I already said that. You're not listening to me.
Okay, so now with your newfound
now.
motivation, can you change to the next song and then pause it quickly?
Yes, dear.
I don't know why Spotify plays right away. It's so annoying. Yeah, okay, so click on Amazonia. Right there.
Amazonia.
And then
Amazon?
There you go.
Once again, museum piece.
Yes. So this is their latest album.
How latest? Like 2023, 4?
I think it's 21. Fortitude.
Did they wait? 21. That's during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they wrote this fortitude about during the pandemic.
Well, they might have like.
Oh, interesting. Now in 2021, they're starting to do like North American English, I guess, capitalization in their songs. That's really interesting.
It's probably just like their label.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
Screw the label. Go back to your French ways. Be true to yourselves.
And yeah, so now on their latest one, definitely getting a lot more progressive.
Okay.
A lot more varied and very interesting sounds. So yeah, this is Amazonia.
Incite a riot. That's so French. Incite a riot. It's like some sort of fluty thing going on, and I'm into it.
There's a flute. There's also I forget what the instrument's called, but like it's a South American instrument that you like put in your mouth and play, and it makes that wow 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 sound.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Don't know what they're called. It's like a different tone to his singing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It's good, but it's different. I like it. I'm hearing a bit of their French accents in this song for some reason.
A little bit on this one, yeah.
I love it, though.
All right.
I like the little...
Yeah, what's that instrument called? Leave that down in the comments, because I forget the name of it. Very, very cool sound, though.
Yeah. This was... Yeah.
A lot of different elements are mixing together here.
Yeah. I like that. I like when they do that. Now she's laying down and settled.
So yeah, what'd you think?
Amazonia. Really enjoyed it. It wasn't really until the end that I was like, oh yeah, the Amazon rainforest is a thing, and they're probably singing about preserving it, obviously. It's blunt, but it's not so blunt. Like, there's still nuance.
Yeah, yeah.
And I loved all the new elements. I do think I prefer the more progressive stuff as opposed to the heavy stuff from before, or from their early days, if you will. Yeah, that was really nice.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, 8 out of 10.
All right. Nice.
I think overall Gojira is sitting at a average of about 8 for me, and I'm really enjoying it.
Especially considering how heavy they are, and like no singing vocals too. You know what I mean? Like, kind of.
It's screamy sing.
Screamy sing. Yeah.
Screamy sing, because there were a couple times I would kind of close my eyes and be like, okay, can I hear the words? And I could, and I appreciate that. They really, really worked on their diction, and thank you, Gojira. Thank you.
But yeah, so thanks for watching, you guys.
That's the last one?
That's the last one.
Well, I guess because one of them was 10 minutes.
Now, if you would like to see us do another episode on Gojira, I'll be picking all the songs that you guys recommend. You know, like the comments of the songs, like, you know, comment a song that you want to hear and then like it, and I'll choose the highest liked ones. I think that'll be a cool video. Yeah, any final thoughts on Gojira?
I think I like
She's getting closer, boys. She's getting closer.
I think I'd be curious to see more like European metal groups.
Okay.
Because I also know
yeah, Europeans are the kings of metal, easily. They're
really?
Well,
I guess
they're
a
the
lot
most
of them
passionate
are
fans too.
Scandinavians
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yeah, and I mean the Wacken Metal Fest,
Yeah,
that's German.
Yeah, the biggest festivals are all. But yeah, so that was the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, in the description, there's a link to the Patreon where you can watch the full unedited thing for free. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'll give you the last words here today.
Vive la France! I don't know. Panicked!
Bye!
Bye!